This video is going to show you the different types of rock, how they form and what their properties are. There are three different types of rock: sedimentary, metamorphic and igneous. The two sedimentary types of rock that you need to know for this are limestone and chalk. The metamorphic rock you need to know is marble, and the igneous one you need to know is granite. Sedimentary rock is formed when plants and animals die at the bottom of water and then get buried by bits of rock. So these rocks can be eroded from cliffs by physical, chemical weathering, and they'll fall down into the water, be transported, and then settle down at the bottom of the ocean. What happens is this will then build up into different layers. As more and more layers build up, the pressure down here gets bigger and bigger. So this pressure compacts and crushes the rock. What this does is then squeezes out all of the water and minerals from in between the rocks, and it forms a cement. And that cementation is what holds all of these particles together. So I'll recap that. Sedimentary rock is plants and animals dying at the bottom, getting covered up by different types of rock. As the layers build up, pressure increases. As the pressure increases, the water and minerals get crushed and squeezed out. It cements together, and that forms your sedimentary rock. One of the key features of sedimentary rocks is that they contain fossils. So if you get anything in the exam that's got a fossil in it, straight away go to sedimentary rock. Metamorphic rock is usually formed from sedimentary. So in here, as more and more layers build up, you get your limestone or chalk building up in the bottom. As more and more layers go on, there is more and more pressure. As that pressure builds up, and as you get heat from the earth, this limestone will begin to change. So the heat and pressure condense this rock even closer together, crush it even closer together, and turns it into your metamorphic rock, such as marble. One of the key things to remember with metamorphic rock is the rock itself does not melt. In the exam, if you write down that the rock melts, you will not get the mark. So you get limestone, your sedimentary rock, it gets put under high pressure with high amounts of heat, and it forms marble. And this happens over a long time. So if in the exam you had a 3-mark question saying, how does metamorphic rock form? First mark, sedimentary rock. Second mark gets put under heat. Third mark under pressure. And then if there was a 4th mark, it will be over a long time. So make sure you get that in there. The final type of rock is igneous rock. Now there are two different types of igneous rock which produce different sized crystals of the rock. What happens with igneous rock is magma comes out of the volcano, or sometimes doesn't quite make it out, and then cools down. So this molten rock, so where the rock has melted, comes out and it either produces extrusive or intrusive rock. Extrusive just means outside, and intrusive means inside. If it comes outside, where it's a lot cooler, the rock cools quickly. And if it cools quickly, you get small crystals. If it cools inside, it will cool slowly. And the longer it takes to cool, the larger the crystals. This could quite easily come up in an exam in both foundation and higher, so they will turn around and say, what is the difference between an igneous rock that cools quickly and slowly? So remember that and get that written down.